Okay, so this has been really bothering me. Um, so the analog horror video Greylock or series is fucking terrifying. And every time I think about it, it's like automatic fear. It's insane. I don't think I've had like an analog horror series do that to me. But of course, I watch Wendigoon like all the other cool people on the internet. Hi, bunny. My rabbit's on my bed. The second episode is somebody walking around with a camera and there is blood on the ground and there is a narration over top of it talking about almost like a news report kind of talking about how a hiker found some dead bodies, I believe. In that video, we get a glimpse of something behind a tree, but we don't get like a full view, and I don't think that the person who had the camera fully saw it either because of course there's blood and dead bodies. And so he saw something and like turned tail and ran. The blood looked fresh. I think that what we're seeing is the person who found the bodies. And then the next scene that we have is somebody in a car, and um, it's like the person doesn't know how to drive the car. And the theory that's been going around is that um, it's not the person who had the camera, it's something else that doesn't know how to use a car, which I really, 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 really hate. I don't like that. Um, in Greylock, we've seen that people who have seen this entity, the same one that was behind the tree, get really, really sick.
Hey Frank, it's Paul. Just calling to tell you the day might be a bit slower than usual. Unfortunately, a number of the crew are sick as dogs. Not really sure what kind of stomach bugs going around or what, but we'll do our best to pick up slack. I'm calling, but a few of the guys said they'd seen something running around in the woods surrounding the site. I figured it's probably a deer or whatever, but seeing all the ruckus we're making out here, you know? But they all insisted it was something else. Something like a real tall man.
But he doesn't get sick until he sees the figure that his men have been talking about.
It's Paul. We saw it again. Something out here with us. It's in the woods. And it's watching us, goddammit. I think I caught whatever's going around. My skin, it feels tight. A lot of pressure behind my eyes. My teeth feel like they're humming, vibrating.
This person who finds the bodies runs away, but has seen a glimpse of this thing and is now so disoriented that they don't remember how to use their car.
That he bestows upon you.
And then we hear knocking, and then in the next scene we see someone speeding away. I don't think whatever the figure was is in the car. I think it's the same man who is so disoriented that he doesn't know how to drive his car anymore. And when he sees, I'm assuming, the thing's face, just something in him gets him to speed away, like many of us would if we fucking saw that. So now he is speeding away, and there is I guess a lecture, a sermon over top of him speeding away that says something along the lines of the devil is still with you. see this as this person's fate is sealed. Even if they are driving away as fast as they can, they've gone to the mountain, and once you see this figure, it's over for you. It's donezo. And we've also seen what happens to people who see this and they become violent and malformed. So this person who was driving back to town, what are the implications of that? I've also been thinking the mountain hasn't been like doing anything. It's been sitting dormant for whatever reason. And there's the mention of a planet hitting Earth, and there's some remnants of that planet, and it's implied that's what's in Greylock in the mountain. I see it as kind of like a cosmic horror, like a this insurmountable force. So it seems odd to me that it would just be sitting dormant. And there, I remember at some point it says that there's always been weird things that go on, like around the mountain, like hikers see weird things happen. But this is these events are the first time it seems that there's been like direct harm caused by going into or around this mountain. And I was trying to figure out like why and how. Why wasn't it doing anything? And how did it start doing things? Right? I think that the mountain itself, because it's this cosmic force, can just change itself like at will. There's a point where there's a cave in, and overnight it fixes, like it's just fixed. I don't think that was like a physical person. And also the figure that's there, I don't think that's the main enemy. That's more of like it's something that is doing its deeds for whatever reason. And it's also interesting, like, where did this thing come from and how was it formed, which is another cool question. Whew, I'm out of breath because I'm passionately talking about this. I I think I think this run-in, oh, I think this run-in with the person who found the bodies and then is affected, sees, I'm guessing, the face of this figure that makes people really sick and causes them to do like things they otherwise wouldn't have, like going into the mountain. Um, I think this is how the mountain Greylock started this chain of events. Going into the mountain or up to the mountain literally just like seals your fate. And the archaeologist didn't see the figure because he left. So the figure came to him. Even if you like get away, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's horrifying. So this idea that something else is in the car and driving away, I don't like it because I feel like it's not scary. Like what need would it have to drive into the town? What would it do when it's there? Why would it need the car if it's seemingly like this supernatural thing? And it makes a lot more sense to me. Hi, Rabbit. It's not, it's a person. Anyway, wanna see my rabbit? Go go! Oh, he's giving me kisses. Thank you, Bubba. Are you giving mom kisses? Kisses. You're so sweet. Yeah. Also, we see the gloved hand, which I think is this figure. I really need a different word other than figure. But we see it in the home invasion, and we also see it during like one of the last near the last episodes where there is a dead mouse. This thing now has the camera. Editing Goombi. There's other places that it could have gotten the camera, for example, the archaeologist. and I think it is putting these videos sometimes together sometimes. I'm not entirely sure, but the footage of the blood with the narration of the dead bodies, obviously somebody had to put those two things together. Kisses? Mlem lem 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 lem. Beep beep beep. Yes, you were so sweet. Anyway, Greylock scares the shit out of me. I it's so good. It scares me in like a really good way. Even I don't know. I don't know. All right, anyway, it just bothers me because it's like a stupid fucking theory.